don't have one, you need one.
Yes.
How many of you volunteered at the Flute Festival? Let's give them all a hand. How many of you just showed up and had fun? Give yourselves a hand. If you were a volunteer and you didn't notice when you walked in, there are a few t-shirts left. The mediums are now gone. There were only 3 when we started this morning, but there's some larges and extra larges. If you volunteered a minute of your time at the Flute Festival, please go pick up a t-shirt. There's a free one for everyone who hasn't already gotten one. If you did not volunteer, but you would like to have a t-shirt, I gotta tell you, these cost us like $11 to make. They're for $3. So we're just trying to, get something in for these things. What good are they gonna do sitting in my storage? Not gonna do any good at all. Grab a t-shirt, see me, $3 afterwards. So I'm gonna tell you a couple of affirmation stories about the Flute Festival. And so we're going to start by going back about 4 weeks ago. So it was about 3 weeks before the festival, early September, and I looked at Rick and I said, I haven't heard anything from the lady that we rent the house from for the performers. We have been renting this beautiful 5-bedroom house up on John West for our performers for the last several years. And I had arranged this in like October or November last year, right after the festival. The performers said it was really great and they really enjoyed this house and it was off the grounds and it was just perfect. They were able to rehearse, things worked out well. And, I had booked it with her. We'd done emails back 3 weeks ago. My heart sinks. We do the 15 seconds of sheer panic. Where am I going to put these people? Oh my God, what are we going to do? Okay, take a deep breath. Okay. Let's think this through. So within 12 hours, and I have to tell you, within 12 hours I had all my performers housed. Okay, miracles. Within 12 hours all my performers were housed. We figured out we could keep a couple of them at our house. I called Maggie, got Maggie to agree. We didn't end up needing it, but Maggie was going to take one in her downstairs room, and I booked the other one at Sierra Skyway. So I was able to get a house for one, and everybody got taken care of. 12 hours, we just went, okay. Every year there's something. We go over to Sierra Sky Ranch about 2 weeks before the festival, and we're talking again to Ted, who's wonderful. Ted is great. We go over and we're talking to Ted, and we go, now remember we're going to have a stage, and we planned out where the stage was going to be. So Wednesday, before the festival, I have a young man from the area that's out weed whacking down the road to create some parking spaces further down Sierra Sky Ranch Road for people to park. And as we drive past going over there, I realize I don't see a stage. We set up the next day, and there's no stage, and Ted has assured us he's going to build a stage. So we go in Thursday, and Ted says, oh yeah, I'm going to go get the wood today. I kind of tend to do things ahead of time, and when things happen at the last second, I get a little nervous. But I'm looking at Rick, and I said, well, we haven't paid for the place yet. Divine right action is taking place no matter what it looks like. Did anybody see me running around the festival last weekend? Did anyone hear my affirmations? I had 2 of them. We were trying to get the stage set up. The stage did not get set up till right at the time that the day stage was supposed to start on Friday morning. But it did get set up, and it did work out, and it was great. Divine right action is taking place no matter what it looks like. Every time something came up at the festival, I would have to run off and go do something, and I'd be walking along, heading down to stage area or wherever. Divine right action is taking place no matter what it looks like. Divine right action is taking place no matter what it looks like, because we have to find ways to break that energy. And if you can put a smile on your face and stand in truth, no matter what it looks like, it's hard. But if you can do that, even if you're just trying trying to fool yourself, which sometimes I was trying to fool myself. It works because it shifts your energy. And everything came off, everything worked out great. I'm going to share my second affirmation with you because I did have a second one, and if you've heard it that last weekend, please don't shout it out. But I had a second affirmation. I never actually had to use it. I came very, very close. Because I decided that things were going to happen the way they happened. Now, when you're organizing an event, you get 10 billion questions all the time. So my second affirmation was, you're an adult, you figure it out.